Okay, everybody, so welcome back. This is Ian from a tiny product lab at Mindful Marketplace. It's the 12th of January, 2026. And really quickly, what we're going to do today, because I've gotten some questions about this, is configure a Gumroad store that's pretty much blank, right? So this is our Gumroad store. But we have tons and tons of products that I actually just removed from the storefront like a few weeks ago, maybe at the end of November or something, 2025, so about a month ago or so. And I'm going to add them back, right? Because I kind of just took them down because we're starting to use PayHip a little bit more frequently. And anyway, those were my reasons. And I'm going to do this in real time because I haven't done this in a while. So let's see what it looks like adding some products back. I think you go over here. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe it's off my screen a little bit, so I'll bring this up here. So we're not going to name this section yet. You know what? Actually, we will. I'm going to put a life saver in my mouth, so maybe that won't make a mess of my audio recording. But we're going to do that there. So we're going to call that 2026. My pug is about to start barking, so hopefully that won't be too disruptive. And let's start to add some products. All right, so let's just add like a ton of stuff and see what it looks like. Some of these are things I've created. Some of these are things that other folks in my orbit have created, especially the things on, intuitive, empathic personality types, psychic development, that sort of thing's not my gig. Some of these things I don't even really want to be selling anymore either. All right, let's now take a look and see what this looks like now. So now all this stuff is on our front page, right? And it's really that quick that we went from this sort of very minimal looking store to something that's a lot more robust very quickly just by dint of going into the edit profile function and finding a section. No, I don't want to do that. Let's not do that. Let's back out of that because that's actually the back end, and the whole point of this is to show you the front end. All right, so if I want to add another section, I guess I could just do that right there. Oh, we can also do a featured product, right? So let's, I don't know. What do I want to feature here? It doesn't really matter. Let's call it that. All right, so now that's at the top of the page. And then I can come back up here and just remove that whole section. So now you have that product up top, these products down here below, and you can continue to build them out. You can add a subscribe section here. You can add a post section here. I don't think I've written posts in a long time, but nonetheless, they're down there. So you can really build your website very quickly using Gumroad in this sort of way. And you can also rearrange the page sections like this, right? So you can now that's on top, the feature products below, or we could do something like this. All right, so now the email subscribe option, Zig, stay away from that dude, is up top, which is probably what you want. You want people to subscribe to your Gumroad account, like your Gumroad store. First and foremost, that should take some sort of priority of placement. And then you have, from that point forward, you can email folks about all these things that you have in your store below, etc., etc. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. I appreciate you watching. Again, I'm going to post this on YouTube as well, but it's part of our private community. So if you're interested in joining that, just feel free to drop a comment in the comments. Thanks so much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you watching.